I've been a business owner for many years, and it took a while for me to realize how much external factors impacted my well-being. Like on Saturdays before payday, I would go down to the office and collect the mail to see if we had enough of our receivables come in so we could make payroll. And if we didn't, suddenly my weekend and my family's weekend was ruined. And I watched other business owners I worked with who seemed to be successful by every measure of our culture, but were simply miserable. I remember one particular guy I worked with who had one of those old desk blotter calendars in front of him, and he would literally have the numbers counting down the days to his next boys' trip. This was a guy with a successful business, beautiful house in the best part of town, great wife, great kids, everything was good, and yet the only thing that made him happy was going to Las Vegas with the boys or going hunting in Wyoming. For 10 years as a pastor and 3 years now as a life coach, I've realized that happiness cannot be our goal in life because happiness is based on external factors. But well-being that is built with a powerful identity on the inside is where well-being can happen on our best days and our not so good ones. I had grown up in a religious system that discouraged checking your emotions and digging into mental health concerns. They even preached against going to a psychiatrist or psychologist or therapist. And this in a religion that preached continually that we were dirt and depraved and original sinners. That's a recipe for disaster on the emotional health of people. The pain of leadership of a church, yes, Christians, you're not very fun, caused me to do a lot of reflection and introspection on a sabbatical and decide to begin therapy. In therapy, no demons jumped on me, nobody cast out anything. I just began to realize that the things that brought shame in my childhood household were painful for me as an adult, and they weren't my fault. And that while I could have 100% grace for the backstory of my parents, I could also be 100% present to the fact that they caused me a lot of pain. Now I'm on a journey that is sometimes messy, hard, sometimes great, but is really helping me find out who I truly am. And I'll be sharing a lot more about this in the coming weeks. But let me encourage you to test your emotions, see what's going on inside. Don't stuff everything like my business friend who just could only find an outlet in going to MMA fights and picking up strippers in Vegas. The promise of the story of Jesus was that we would have life abundant. And I think that's the goal, to learn how to be fully ourselves and be okay on our best day and our not so good ones, rather than just trying to find something to self-medicate and tell ourselves that we're okay when we're miserable deep down inside. My best to you.